Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. What's going on out there, everybody? DD Hodges, my PT Cruiser keeps killing batteries and it won't start. Smells like gas getting gas. Smell like gas getting gas, but it is just won't start. No fire. I was like, oh, hey, Craig, no start. I gotta make this out, man. I gotta understand this. Try this again, man. DD Hodges, try this again. My PT Cruiser keeps killing batteries and it won't start. Smells like gas getting. Smells like it's getting gas. But it is just won't start. No fire. Okay. You cranking it over. You're not getting no fire based on what? You pull a plug wire out. I don't know. You laid it up against the ground. You have somebody spinning over. Man. Scan tool, man. Data, input data is the primary ignition system doing its job. That coil on the PT Cruiser is 3-watt setup. One ASD, one going to the coil. That coil, it's a split setup, guys. So it will fire off 2 coils at a time. And the other one going to the other coils in the same coil. Those are duty cycle ground, and the ASD keep everything in power. You gotta do some diagnosing, man. Like I say, you gotta find out what is not getting that will allow starting. Smells like it's getting gas. I don't know if I'm reading that right. Smells like, how do you smell like you're getting fuel? You really need a fuel pressure gauge to tell if your fuel pressure is adequate. You, my friend, gonna have some diagnosing to do. And without a scan tool, it's gonna be hard. But the basic understanding is you're not getting spark. Where do you go from there? I'm not getting spark. Okay. Yes. Ooh, that's where it get real tricky, because spark comes from the coil. Signal from the coil comes from the computer. You back to needing a scan tool. So in other words, ain't no way around it, man. There's no way around these new age cars as far as diagnosing. You have to have a decent scan tool, my friend. Not just you. I'm just saying in general, everybody. So yeah, it's gonna. I don't know how I just left you, but I don't know what else to say, because there's some input data you need to know to help you figure out why that car is not starting. All right, now, even if I dealt with you one-on-one, I'm still gonna ask you some things that you might not be able to give me, which will lead me to the next step, things like that. So if all else fails, guys, I say this all the time. I know you guys pride kick in, you don't want to do it. No, hell no. Sometimes you have no choice. All right. What's the average shop diagnostic charge? $100. Dealers $200. I don't know. Hell, Tom Cook. Ours $190. All right, we're rounding up to $200. If nothing else, if you plan on guessing at $300 worth of part, why not spend $100 to get it diagnosed? And that way, you can take the sheet that they give you. All right, Mr. Duncan. Here you go. This is everything wrong with your car. You ready for us to fix it? You can go, man, let me take a look at that. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Man, I can do all of that, man. I don't need you, man. Here's your $100, man. Let me get out of here. Give me my car. Bring my car around. I recommend people do that all the time, man. Let Cousin Pookie do it if he's capable of. At least you pay to get somebody to use a proper scan tool. Now, what are the chances of their diagnosis right? Great, considering they had a shop with the proper scan tool. A dealer is even greater, okay? Because I'm just running off the rim. But listen, if you're stuck and you can't get past the diagnostic, you have to suck it up sometime. Lay your pride aside, bro. Hey, find $100. Every shop charge $100. Let them diagnose it, tell you what's wrong. You take that sheet, find out if there's all this stuff on there you can do. Oh, Mr. Duncan, you just need a coil. You can put a coil on. All right. Now, I ain't trying to take business away from shop owners. That's not my intention. But what I've learned about DIY guys is they gonna go through the extreme to figure out what's wrong with their car and do it. That's why I stopped laxing on some of the videos I upload. If it's out there, I'd much rather you watch my video. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, because DIY guys they're not gonna quit till they find out what it is they need to know. That's why I have respect for you dudes. Hello, J period T. That's what's up, man. Don't leave off my period, man. I hate when y'all do that, man. Don't do that, man. I get offended, man. Good looking honky? What the hell? Boy, y'all in these damn screen names. Okay. Dude, I remember, dude, we had this conversation a year ago when I first started live streaming. A guy by the name of Good Looking Hunky came on. I freaked out. I was in the garage. I'm like, oh, should I say that? Hey, and then I found out he was cool. So, my brother in mechanics, Peter North here. Oh, yeah, now it's coming to me. I remember you, man. Where you been, man? Where you been, man? I do this twice a week, man. You can at least give me one day out of the week. All right, I'm tripping. Let me finish this. Do you have to gap spark plugs to replace in a Honda Accord 2012? Thanks, Peter. Peter, yes, all plugs need to be properly gapped. Now, whether it's required that you gap the plugs that you receive, that's the only debate there. Some plugs come pre-gap. All right. Now I ain't got to the point where I can eyeball 30. Okay. Or eyeball. I mean, if the damn electrolyte is bent the crazy, then yeah, it's a certain look that plug is gonna look at it like if it's properly gapped. But let me stick with your question. Do you have to gap spark plugs to replace in a Honda? Not just Honda, any car. They should be gapped. Again, if you have to gap them, it's up for debate because a lot of them come pre-gap now. I still would make sure it's properly gapped. A little bitty gapper, what is it, $3 nowadays? So when you go to get your plugs for your Honda, tell the parts guy, hey man, throw in a gapper anyway. Let me get a gapper. They $3-4. All right, so yes, use that gapper to make sure your plugs are properly gapped. All right, that's what's up, Peter. Hey man, I thought you had something, man. Man, appreciate you jumping on, Peter, man. Good looking honky guy. He pretty cool. Man. Y'all see him right now? He's a good looking fella. Man, yeah, all right, But I'm tripping. That's what's up, Peter. Thanks for jumping on board, man. Didi, get rid of that junk. Nothing but problem. What Didi drive? What I miss? Okay, this BD comment earlier. Oh, the PT. No, what we not gonna do, Peter, is talk about the PT. Okay, now I just said some good stuff about you. Now I have to take it all back. Okay, you just advised Didi to get rid of his PT. Don't do that, Peter. All right, guys, let me move on. Figure out what was wrong. Mom's old PT. The low side suction hose has a hole in it, so you couldn't hold Freon. And you couldn't. Oh, I remember you was talking about you had to get our AC going. That's what's up, Dark, man. I'm glad you got it fixed, man. You got to keep Mom's cool in this heat, man, for the air conditioning. Yep. All right. Or cruisers are worse than paying alimony. Oh, God, Peter, come on, man. Don't do that, man. It's nothing. Peter. All right. PTs are worse than. Peter. All right. We're going to ban Peter. All right. No more, Peter. Stop it. All right. I'm tripping. What up, big bro?